Kid Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. The Mountaineers ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Condors offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes the sophomore running back. He may not be the best-known star around, but man, does this team love what he brings. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to it. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's right. Throws for the tight end. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And it'll be the Condors line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not a lot of room to field this one. Makes a move. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So Appalachian State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Kevin Sperry, he's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. This offense has it with really good field position. Play action on 1st down. Rolls right. Going to try to get it himself. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the back. Out wide left, it's Lewis. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. He'll do it himself. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? The give to the back. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. The Condors decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The run inside. It's Lewis.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. Touchdown, App State. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Doing it himself again. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Pulls and fires complete. they stop him for no gain.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that throw.
On the move. He'll try to do it himself. And slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And it'll be the Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking downfield, it's Berry. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Jones. Crosses the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They're testing the right side here. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Dumps it to the back. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Wright. Rush is on. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Condors will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Pulls it. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. And it'll be the Condors who will punt this one away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Berry. He tries to take the top off. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got enough space. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. The handoff. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Stopped immediately. He might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And off to Jones. Got the 1st down. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Keeps it himself. He breaks a tackle. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Condors moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the #1 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
On the RPO, got him. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Quick give. It's Lewis.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Tells the run, wants to pass. Buying time to his right. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Now from inside the red zone. A spectacular one-hand grab. Two-hand catches are preferable, not always necessary. Sticking the big mid up there and hauling it in.
And how about the play by the tight end, bailing his QB out? Because that was not a perfect throw, but he just stuck out that big paw.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Berry. Out wide right, it's Lewis. Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll run it. It's Lewis. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, App State. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This is a designed run. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. 2nd and long here. On the option. He'll keep it again on the option. They were all over it.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And it'll be the Condors send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Working the ground game. Bring him down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll move the wide receiver. Drives inside. Still on his feet at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Condors will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it. Breaks into the open. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying to get the corner. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Straight ahead, it's Jones. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanchez. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Mountaineers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Give to the single back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll run the screen, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Mountaineers come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Rush right in his face. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. He'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Stevens. Turning it on!
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
Push is ahead. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And it'll be the Condors will line up to punt it away. Looks it in. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. A hand to the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish